I just left the Los Angeles Public Library and I'm heading to pray. However, when I got to the corner of Grand and 5th Street, in front of Torrey Pines Bank, I noticed an African American woman set up a few tables and she offered fresh fruits for sale. She set up a small business just opposite to where I normally protest. She was not here yesterday and I did not see her before today. However, I noticed the African lady who is employed with the Torrey Pines Bank and 2 of the district security officers standing across from her. Because I have a full understanding of how things work in this place, especially as it relates to members of the African American community, I went across just to be nosy. Okay, we have here. We have a black lady. I think she forgets she's black. She's trying to be ambitious, like Canada are trying to be. But she's being harassed even by her own people and the Mexicans. I think it is a crime for a black person to be ambitious in this place. The Mexicans have been just doing the same thing all over Los Angeles. Nobody's coming with security or police. But a black young lady trying to make a living, and she is getting the brunt of the system. This is the Los Angeles you want to come to. I think someone was offended by her presence here. The audacity of this black woman in Los Angeles, California, will try to make an honest living. Who the hell does she think she is? The fact that a black woman will try to make a living in Los Angeles as a huckster offended someone. What is interesting is, before 2 Mexican securities can get to this location to deal with an African American woman selling fruits on the side of the streets, they would have to pass 2 other small Mexican business people doing the same thing just a block away. Who is harassing these guys when they're selling? Who is harassing these Mexicans while they sell? No one. The irony of this situation is they would have rode past those 2 Mexican small business people doing the same thing. They did not interfere with them, but they came up the hill to interfere with this black lady because she is trying to make a living in the same manner these Mexican people are trying to make a living. The reality is, on Figueroa and 8th Street, there is a Mexican man who is operating a similar stand that is bigger than this lady's stand. On 7th and Figueroa, the same thing is going on there. Another Mexican operation. There is another one on 7th and Hope that is even bigger than this operation that this young lady is currently trying to make a living from. On 6th and Olive, you can find Mexican there selling fruits and flowers, but nobody saw it fit to try to report them to the authorities. Whether the authorities is the district security who has no real powers of arrest, well, they're just security officers, or the police. On Hill Street between Temple and 4th Street, here are where 4 Mexican hucksters are operating. This is the first one. The second one here actually have gas and grill. They're actually preparing food to be eaten. There's a Mexican man selling little snacks. And here we have another Mexican lady. And on 4th and Grand Street, here we have other Mexican peddling, but no one have been harassing these people, and these people have been doing this for quite a while, for several months. But this black woman who was brought here without her permission is not permitted to try to make a living in this country only because she's black. Is this the America you want to come to? Is this the kind of treatment you want to subject yourself to? Because remember, even though our accent may differ, our roots are the same. We are the same people. The only difference between the African American and the African West Indian, the African Brazilian, etc., is where the slave ship dropped off our foreparents. There is no other difference. You and your children will be treated in the same way, with the same disrespect, when you come to this place. California, New York, wherever you go, the disrespect is awaiting you to come to. Have a good day, lady. All right.